Mitchell Phillips here, and welcome back to another video on Forza Horizon 4. The Forza Monthly stream has just came to a close, and through that we got a full reveal of the map, the houses that we can build, as well as the main kind of bread and butter gameplay of the LEGO expansion that we get to look forward to. Now, it seems like the more I hear about the expansion, the more intrigued I am and the more I want to get my hands on the game. There is a little bit of a negative to this video, what I believe is kind of a missed opportunity, at least so far. We might, get some more new surprises as time goes on. The expansion isn't out yet, so I still remain hopeful. But I want to go through a lot that I liked, and then just a little missed opportunity I thought at the end. Now, number one, the map. Overall, the map isn't massive, but I really like the map, especially just the look of the map when you are actually looking at it in the pause menu. But not only that, driving around, they did a really good job. I really like the different color flowers on the farm fields and the airstrip and all that. I will say, it doesn't seem like though there's going to be planes or helicopters taking off or landing while you're in free roam. It seems to be more during the showcase event. That was one thing I was kind of hoping they would include, having at least maybe a helicopter taking off and landing in an area that we can't access. I understand maybe, people are going to try to make the planes land on their cars and stuff, and that's going to present a lot of challenges. But it would have been cool, would have been a new way to kind of bring that area to life. Now, speaking about the airstrip, they also have a quarter-mile drag strip located there. One of the first things people said was, why a quarter mile again? Because we already have the quarter mile in the mainland. It would have been nice to get a full mile drag strip just like we've had in Horizon 3. We have what seems to be a full mile in the dirt, and then we have what seems to be a half mile on a really beat up airstrip in the mainland, which if you're on the outside of the track, it actually has quite a detriment to your ability to put the power to the road, and it's just not a great drag strip. This airstrip would have been nice to have a traditional nice full mile strip and have access to that. Speaking on the drag strips, there also, I believe, is another one located at the racetrack. Now, one of the coolest things about the racetrack is it is an oval, but it also includes different variants of it that will utilize race sections within the oval itself. So there's different types of tracks, different variants within that overall big racetrack, which I definitely like. I think we're gonna have some really cool races on there. That is something big to look forward to. Since we're talking about the racetrack, I guess logically I would like to move on to the LEGO cars that we could be driving on said racetrack. The LEGO cars are essentially the exact same as the counterparts in the mainland, but one thing I do really appreciate and like, they're actually going to be slightly worse because of worse aerodynamics. So the physics engine for Forza Horizon 4 just actually naturally makes the LEGO cars worse because of the way they're shaped, which I like. Honestly, I do like the idea of the real life counterparts being a little bit better. It just adds a little bit more realism in a sense, and something about it just feels right to me. I wouldn't have liked it as much if they were exactly the same performance wise. At least now there's some difference, something that separates them from the mainland car other than cosmetics, which I can definitely get behind. Now, when it comes to actually getting the LEGO cars in the game, there's a pretty cool way to unlock them. This is one thing I do like because it encourages us to grind the game a little bit more. And they have a series of challenges, I believe over 250, where you unlock LEGO bricks and collect LEGO bricks. And with those, you use them to build your home and to unlock LEGO cars that become available in the game. Now, of course, we are going to get a crap ton of LEGO cars, I'm sure. By crap ton, I mean at least 10, 15, something like that. As of right now, only 3 confirmed, but I have heard a lot about some other LEGO cars that are basically confirmed, mostly because they were included in the same LEGO packaging as the cars we already have, which makes a lot of sense. So I think we'll definitely have some more LEGO cars to look forward to, and you're going to unlock them by essentially collecting the bricks necessary to build them. Now, I get into a little bit of a missed opportunity here because I really liked when I saw all the different types of bricks you could collect, doing different challenges to collect them. I was thinking about maybe doing an online adventure at the expansion, being able to unlock more bricks based off of how well you place, and just encouraging that grind because you unlock the bricks, and with the bricks you get to build stuff, which was really cool. But the problem is, it seems as though, at least right now, it's more just following blueprints. So you have a few basic house models at different tiers. You have the base house, which I believe is from the actual Everything is Awesome movie that the main character builds in the desert. If any of you have seen the movie, you start off with that house and you build up from there. You don't get any freedom with the building, which I know would have taken a lot of work, but I think if we had that freedom to build whatever we wanted to, if we had just that platform given to us and then we use all of our blocks however we want, that would have encouraged people to grind for blocks big time and just have some fun building some crazy stuff. That's what I was hoping for, and it doesn't seem like we're gonna get it. So essentially we're gonna be unlocking the blocks to complete blueprints. You can kind of think of it like when you find one of those barn find cars and you just click a button to complete it. Once you found all the blocks, you kind of just click a button and you've built it. Little bit disappointing there. I think the only way to really breathe a lot of long-term life into this expansion and keep people playing and grinding for a long time and wanting to unlock these bricks is if they come out with a whole lot of Lego cars. Every time a Lego car comes out, we are of course going to feel obligated and pressured in a good way to grind for those Lego blocks and get the car. But as soon as the cars stop rolling in, the houses don't seem as exciting as I had hoped. They're kind of similar to the houses we already have, except now Lego blocks are your currency. You're not actually going to be building them yourself, which is disappointing. Again, I want to acknowledge if they created some sort of build feature where you really did have the freedom to use the blocks however you wanted, it wouldn't be an easy task. It wouldn't be easy, but it would have been really, really awesome. That being said, every time we hear more about this expansion, I like it a little bit more. I was directly on the fence, maybe even slightly on the cringe side of the fence. I wasn't sure about the expansion. Since this live stream, I'm more excited to get on it now than I was previously, so that's a good, a good note in my book, you could say. And I'm very hopeful that I'll enjoy the expansion a ton once we actually get it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Other than that, there isn't too much new information to cover. There is a lot of other stuff I didn't mention, but it's all stuff we've already known about. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Take it easy. Remember, your pain is your strength. I will see you guys very soon on the expansion, testing it out firsthand. Hope you guys will join me for that. I'm out.